Hello, dear students. Okay, today the topic of demonstration is actually central dogma. Central dogma is actually a process in which protein is sensitized. It is actually the framework how protein is sensitized from DNA. Okay, it has different steps, but we will today we will mainly focus on the transcription. Let me select one. Okay, first, what is central dogma? As I explained it earlier, central dogma is actually the formation of protein senses. There is a pathway to form the protein, to synthesize the protein at our cell level or molecular level. Okay. First, DNA, DNA to RNA. Actually, it is a messenger RNA. And then protein. Okay. The transcription is actually explained how RNA is formed from DNA. Today, we will mainly focus on the transcription. That how messenger RNA is actually formed from DNA. Okay. So transcription has different steps. Actually, it is a continuous process. But for our own convenience, we will divide into different steps. As is you can see in the diagram. First step is initiation, how it initiate. The next step is elongation. The final step is termination. Okay. And for to explain all these steps, I will explain the ingredients that are used in the transcription. Unlike DNA replication, in which different enzymes are used in transcription, only RNA polymerase enzyme is used. But RNA polymerase have different subunits. There are actually four subunits. Four subunits of RNA polymerase. The first one is alpha, beta, beta prime, and the final one is sigma. Okay. And the whole enzyme is also called the holoenzyme. It is also called holoenzyme. Okay. And these different enzymes, it has four subunits, and all in the first three subunits has different process, and the sigma factor has different work to perform in the transcription. First, I will explain the function of sigma because it works earlier. It works in the it has to start the transcription. So you can see that. Okay, I will change the color. Okay, I will select the purpose color. Okay, this is a sigma factor. This is okay. Here is a for example, here this is a sigma factor. The sigma factor is bind with the promoter region. Have you ever listened about the promoter region? What is promoter region? No? Okay, I will explain it. Actually, promoter region is the regulatory binding site or the binding site where RNA polymerase has to bind. Means this is the DNA and this is the point where transcription start and at the upstream region means from at the from the starting point to the left side. It is an upstream region and here it is a downstream region. At the upstream region, there is a promoter site. Promoter site. Okay. And here RNA polymerase this bind at this site. Okay. So the sigma factor, the sigma factor of actually the RNA polymerase is bind at the promoter site and start the transcription process. So when transcription start, the sigma factor will remove. The sigma factor will remove. This is the only process. This is the only work of sigma which it has to perform. When the transcription start, then the sigma remove. Then the remaining, and these are these three subunits are remaining. and it has to work in the elongation. So first I will remove it to clean it further. We hope you will understand the process of initiation for the function of sigma factor of RNA polymerase. Okay, here RNA polymerase, the sigma factor of RNA polymerase bind with the promoter region and start the transcription. Okay, now this is the second step, elongation. Actually, in elongation, these three subunits has to perform, has to work, and the function of these subunits is actually polymerization. Polymerization. Do you know, students, what is polymerization? Actually, polymerization is actually the addition of nucleotides. Maybe you, whenever you have learned or teach DNA replication, you talk about polymerization. Actually, but I will explain it again. Polymerization is actually the addition of nucleotide. Addition addition of nucleotides means when these three subunits start adding the nucleotides and to form the messenger RNA, because this is a template strand. Okay, and these three subunits will add new nucleotides to form the messenger RNA. Actually, these three subunits form the messenger RNA by adding nucleotides, because RNA is also formed as also the collection of nucleotides like DNA. There are some nucleotides that are changed. Okay. Now the next step is termination. Okay, what will happen in the next step? When RNA, messenger RNA is formed or start to form, then it will move towards the cytoplasm. Actually, the transcription is process. Actually, transcription process occur in the nucleus, but when it move when messenger RNA is formed like this, it will move to the cytoplasm. This is a cytoplasm, okay? And this is a nucleus where the transcription has to occur. And in the next step of the central dogma is actually the translation, which means the formation of proteins from the RNA, senses of protein from messenger RNA. This is another topic which I will explain it later. Okay, and the protein synthesis actually occur in the cytoplasm. This is the whole process that occur, and this is a part of central dogma. This is okay. This is the topic of my demonstration, and I hope you will understand it well. If there is any confusion, you can ask it at any time. Thank you very much.